Hello, hello. Neptune has entered Aries. We are entering the dawn of a new era, and I am stopping by with an important update about the podcast and just the evolution of my work in general. So, first things first, I am now launching a weekly podcast series called Starring, get it? Stars. Starring Stephanie Campos, and every week I will highlight which phase of the moon cycle are we moving through, the most important astrological aspect of the week, the best one, the worst one, and any other important current events, personal items, anything else pop culture that I want to talk about. It's going to be a space where I'm better able to blend astrology and what is going on in the collective and the current zeitgeist in one place. And also where I can share a little bit more about myself with you all. The first episode is live, so you can go ahead and give it a listen. And there are going to be video versions of this episode that you can listen to and watch along with on YouTube. My YouTube handle is Stephanie Campos, and if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do, because I'm going to be creating a lot more video content on there as well, and I'm moving towards making a video version of this podcast. Now, the main major update is that I am going to start paywalling the podcast again. So what does that mean? I will still be releasing daily episodes that include an overview of the astrology of the day. But in order to gain access to the personalized daily horoscope portion of the podcast, you'll have to be a Patreon member. My Patreon membership starts at $3 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee. And every Sunday, I drop a batch of 7 episodes of your daily horoscope for the week ahead. So you immediately and automatically gain access to a batch of episodes and your personal horoscope for the week ahead. Every week, I will still release one full-length episode with the personalized horoscopes, and I will make sure that I'm releasing the episode that is tied to the most important astrological event of the week. So you still will have a lot to gain from listening to this podcast, whether or not you decide to join the Patreon membership. However, if you enjoy my podcast and if you enjoy my work, I really invite you to join me and support me over on Patreon so that I can continue to do this work. This is my life's calling and something that I want to do for the rest of my life. And a lesson that I've had a very difficult time learning over the past decade, I would say, is asking for help. And it's important that I practice this, especially as Neptune leaves Pisces, my 8th house, and moves into my 9th house, that I practice asking for help and reciprocity. I'm going to be so honest with you. This is not a decision that I have made lightly. And I hate that when people go to job interviews, they're always asked, like, why do you want this job? And it's like, we live in capitalism, right? Like, literally, I have to pay my bills and I have to support my child and think about our future. And that's honestly why I'm making this decision. I have tried so hard to keep it affordable to $3 a month. And at that entry tier, you're getting a batch of horoscopes, 7 episodes at a time to help you plan out the week ahead. This change will go into effect starting February 1st. And there will be a link in the show notes for you to join my Patreon if you want to continue getting your personalized daily horoscopes. Now, will the podcast stay like this forever? I hope not, genuinely. I hope that someone comes along and recognizes the potential of this show and its value and my value and like totally bankrolls it. And I can put all of the content back out there for free. But until that happens, I am going to do my best to still create the highest quality content that I'm possible of creating while still making it accessible. I really look at this podcast as my baby. I appreciate every single download and listen. We just got to over 1 million downloads, and this podcast started in April of 2023. And I really, really am so incredibly grateful for every single one of you in every single dimension. And your continued support means so, so much. Monetizing the podcast will also hopefully help me have more resources to give more hours to my partner in crime, Daniela, who helps me on the back end of this podcast. And hopefully this will free up more time for me to do free readings and guest interviews and additional astrology content that you all might be really interested in. Now, there is also one other tier available on my Patreon right now called the Per tier. And every month we have a monthly meetup, and every month that topic of the meetup changes. So some months we do a group mediumship reading. Other months we've done astrology Q&A, ask me anything. You bring questions about your birth chart. You bring questions about what's going on in the stars right now. Or if you're trying to learn astrology, it's a little bit like a mentorship circle. We also do tarot readings, collective spell work, and so much more. On this tier, you also gain access every single week to my cosmic calendar, which includes a detailed weekly collective psychic reading, signs and symbols to pay attention to throughout your week to affirm that you're on the right path, as well as a monthly tarot spread and a monthly astrological election to identify the most auspicious window of time for the month ahead to help you align your actions and intentions with the luckiest astrology that is coming up in the next month. So if you want to dive a little bit deeper into astrology and magic and my work, this is a great way to connect, and I hope to see you there as well. Again, I'm sending you all so much love, gratitude, strength, and protection during these times in this dimension and always.